Hey Bricks, it's Brickley here, and in this video I'm gonna show you my custom LEGO The Lord of the Rings minifigure collection. And in this video I'm actually only gonna show you the custom pieces I got from LEGO Raven. He's actually creating some really cool accessories for LEGO The Lord of the Rings minifigures which haven't been made by LEGO, and I really hope that LEGO is gonna make them someday. But right now, we gotta bring back LEGO The Lord of the Rings ourselves, so why not just create custom LEGO The Lord of the Rings accessories? So LEGO Raven is really doing an awesome job. His accessories are so accurate to the movies, and of course the awesome characters from the books and drawings. So I definitely think that looks amazing, and his accessories really look cool, as you can see right over here. We're gonna go and start with Sauron, the Dark Lord of Mordor, right over here. I actually made this minifigure a bit taller, but we're gonna go and start taking a look at this really cool minifigure. I especially like the mace, the weapon of this minifigure right here from the accessory pack right here. You can see the mace is really awesomely detailed with a lot of detailing right here, really accurate to Sauron in universe. And then of course we get his awesome helmet right here with a lot of detailing as well. We get the sort of nose holes right here, the eyes of Sauron, and of course the spikes on top of his helmet as well, which really looks accurate to the Sauron character from within the Lord of the Rings movie. So I'm definitely happy with that. So you can actually set up the scene from, of course, the prologue of the Lord of the Rings. And then over here actually we got some awesome detailing on his armor right here. Over here on the breastplate, we get some armor, actually some sort of armor on his shoulders as well, with the spikes on the shoulder armor, which also really looks cool. And I'm actually going to show you the back of course, the armor on this minifigure right here, because I got a second Sauron. It's going to be a little bit easier to show you that. Of course, otherwise this minifigure is going to collapse with the longer legs. But right over here, I got another Sauron minifigure. You can see this one has a little bit of a different color right here. It's silver, metallic actually, sort of a light silver as you can see. So this is actually a sort of the new version from LEGO Raven. But yeah, this is the updated version, and you can see this one has the wrist armor pieces right here, which also looks really cool. And the rest of the detailing on the front is just the same actually. The only difference are actually these wrist pieces right here, which also really looks cool in my opinion. So I definitely like the detailing on this figure. But yeah, here's the back of the Sauron minifigure. You can see some detailing over here on the back as well with the armor over here. And of course some detailing on the back of the helmet for Sauron as well. So that is definitely an amazing accessory pack for, of course, Sauron. Definitely a big fan of that. And then next up, we're going to go to, of course, a loyal servant of Sauron. This is the Witch-King of Angmar right here. Awesome accessory pack right here. We got the helmet of the Witch-King of Angmar. We got his shoulder plates right here with a lot of detailing on there actually as well. And of course some chainmail over here as you could see in the movie. And then we get this huge mace right here. And I definitely like the fact that it's just a huge piece and it really looks accurate, as you can see. If you're going to put it like this, I'm actually missing his sword right now at the moment, but that doesn't matter anyway. But you can see that if I put the mace like this, just gonna go and put the mace to the side of the Witch-King of Angmar actually. As you can see right here, it really looks accurate to the movie with that mace. And I especially like the detailing on the mace right here with, of course, all of those spikes sticking out. So that also looks really, really cool. And the helmet actually is also nicely detailed. It's really accurate to the movie as well with, of course, the hole right here. And, of course, these sort of spikes sticking out on the bottom. And we got a lot of spikes on the top of the helmet as well, as you can see. So this helmet is really nicely detailed. I really like this helmet. And on the back of the armor is also a little bit of awesome detailing as well. So that also looks really cool. So I definitely like my Witch-King of Angmar minifigure right here. And then here's another Witch-King of Angmar actually, but he's from the Shadow of Mordor game right here. And I haven't played that unfortunately yet actually, because I'm actually going to play it one day because I'm really a big fan of the LEGO, actually the Lord of the Rings in general and Tolkien. So I'm really going to go and play that one day. But I have seen the cutscenes with this awesome Witch King right here. And I'm actually going to use this within my Building Minas Morgul in LEGO series. So that's definitely something really cool to look forward to. But yeah, this minifigure armor is a little bit different. Actually, you can see some armor over here on the shoulders as well with a lot of detailing. We got some awesome awesome detailing over here in the middle actually, which also looks really cool. And of course, this awesome sword right here is included with the Witch-King of Angmar right here. And over here actually is the back of course, the armor right here. And the back of the helmet also looks really cool, as you can see, with a lot of spikes sticking out. So I'm definitely a fan of the Witch-King of Angmar from, of course, Shadow of Mordor. The design really looks awesome. And I'm really happy to own this minifigure within Legos. That also is really cool. So I can use this within my mocks because I'm really just a big fan of Tolkien. But yeah, the front of the helmet also looks really cool. I especially like the detailing over here. We got some detailing on the helmet, as you can see. It's going to go and show you. We got some, it actually looks like a mustache or something. So that also looks really cool on top of course, the eyes of the Witch King right there. So that is the Witch-King of Angmar minifigure from the Shadow of Mordor game. And over here to his left, over here we actually got one of the ring wraiths, and I'm not sure which name actually this one is supposed to be called, but this is just a ring wraith from the Shadow of Mordor game. And unfortunately this piece isn't painted. I might look into that in the future. But yeah, this is just what the piece is actually going to look like without painting actually. So that also looks really cool. I definitely like the detailing on the back as well. It's just a sort of hood right here, and then of course you can actually paint that hood black to make it accurate. And detailing over here on this sort of armor piece right here on the front of the sort of ring wraith's hat is also really cool. And I especially like the detailing right here. It sort of resembles the same armor as of course the Witch King of Angmar right here, so that also is really cool right there. So yeah, those were all of the minifigures from Shadow of Mordor right there. And we're going to go and take a look at this figure right here. This is the Witch-King of Angmar from The Hobbit, actually, the Battle of the Five Armies. That is also a really cool minifigure right here. I definitely like the helmet actually right here with all of those spikes sticking out on top. We got some armor right here. We got the shoulder plates, which also looks really cool in my opinion. And I'm definitely a big fan of the detailing over here on the chest plate as well. So this minifigure looks really cool. And over here on the back of this minifigure right here, we also got a lot of detailing with, of course, the back printing on the actually the detailing on the back of course the armor, and the shoulders also look really detailed as well. So I'm definitely a big fan of this armor, and I'm also going to use this in a future Dol Guldur mock, so that's really something to look forward to. But yeah, those were actually all of the figures from Mordor. We got Sauron, the Witch King of Angmar 3 times actually, and of course the ring wraith from Shadow of Mordor. So this is really an amazing collection from the Dark Lords of Mordor. I really like this sort of setup right here. But yeah, LEGO Raven actually also has all of the different types of armor for the ring wraiths available from the Dol Guldur scene, of course within the Battle of the Five Armies movie. So it's also one of my goals to collect all 9 types of armor for the ring wraiths actually. That's definitely something really cool on my wish list, because right now I actually only have the Witch King of Angmar, so I can actually go ahead and collect all of those types of armor and recreate that entire epic scene with, of course, all of the ring wraiths battling with, of course, Elrond, Saruman, and of course Galadriel. That's definitely something really epic I really want to create within a LEGO mock. But yeah, that's all of the figures right here. And right now I'm actually just going to go and take a look at the rest of the custom minifigures, because as you can see we got a lot to look at. So right over here I got the Easterling army, and these accessories are also from LEGO Raven right here. You can see that I actually experimented with, of course, the faces. I actually used a couple of the newer type of clone faces right over here actually for the minifigures. Those are sort of a different skin tone actually, and I think that that's a lot more accurate, but I also need to make sure that the faces in the future for the Easterlings are going to be covered up till the eyes actually. So as you can see, you can still see the mouth and of course the forehead right here, but I need to make sure that you can only see the eyes, because that is something you actually could see within the Two Towers movie from up close with, of course, that Easterling. So I definitely think that that's something I really need to pay attention to actually. But yeah, this minifigure is just really epic. You can see a lot of awesome armor over here, a lot of detailing on that as well, with of course the spikes on the shoulder. And the helmet is also really nicely detailed right here with the red on the back. Actually, just going to go and show you that real quick right here so you can see some detailing with that sort of red cloth piece right there. We got some
awesome detailing on the shield as well, with some sort of writing on the sides. We got the sort of actually sort of axe or something, a spear slash axe right here. That also looks really cool. So I'm definitely a big fan of the Easterlings from LEGO Raven. And here's actually his updated version of the Easterling, which really looks epic. And we're going to go and take an in-depth look at this figure right here. So it's actually just a regular Easterling right here. Just going to go and place it on my plate right here with, of course, a lot of detailing on the shield. Actually, you can see the sort of dark red painting on the shield as well, which is a lot more accurate to the movie in comparison to his older shields right there, actually. But you can see a lot of detailing on this shield. Actually, really looks great. And this minifigure also has an updated helmet, and if we're going to go and take a look at the front of the helmet, you can see that this area right over here sort of connects a little bit better to the minifigure's head, so you can actually see the eyes of the Easterling minifigure underneath. And the helmet also just looks amazing right over here, with a lot of detailing on the sort of awesome cheeks right here. We get some awesome detailing above the eye, those sort of spikes on top, and here's actually the cloth piece in, of course, the other red color. And if we're going to go and compare that to the other Easterling minifigures right over here, just going to go and put this figure down right here. Let me just go ahead and place it on my Lego plate right there. You can see that this color right here for the Easterling is a lot more accurate if we compare it actually to the movie. So I really am a big fan of the updated version of LEGO Raven's Easterling. But yeah, this is my small Easterling army, and don't worry, I'm gonna have a lot more Easterlings soon, so stay tuned for my awesome LEGO Easterling army in the future. But yeah, those are the regular Easterling soldiers, and right over here I actually got a commander of the Easterlings right here, I believe. I don't know his exact name, I couldn't find it on internet as well, but I'm really happy with this figure right here. I mean, the detailing over here on the torso really looks sick right here. I think that is really cool right here. We get some awesome, actually some sort of detailing on his shoulder plate right here, which also looks really cool. Some detailing on his torso as well, with sort of black piece right here. We got the helmet right here with those sort of horns actually on the back of his head. Some awesome detailing right here in the silver metallic color as well. And here's actually the back of his armor, with also a little bit of detailing over here on his back. So I definitely think that this armor accessory pack right here for the sort of commanding Easterling minifigure right here also looks really cool. And over here actually is the same exact minifigure actually, but not painted, so you can really see how this minifigure is painted. So this is actually just without painting, and it's the same exact torso piece right here, and of course the same exact helmet. So I definitely think that that also looks really cool to sort of compare it to the initial design over here and the end result with the paint over here. That also looks really cool in my opinion, so I'm definitely going to keep this one right over here without paint. I think that really looks cool. A sort of limited edition actually sort of makes me think of that. But yeah, that's really cool in my opinion. And then we're actually going to go and take a look at my Moria orc army right over here. You can clearly see that I got a lot of epic helmets for these Moria orcs. So these are the custom helmets from LEGO Raven, and as you could see within, of course, the Lord of the Rings movie, the Moria orcs actually had helmets, and unfortunately, LEGO never created those helmets within their LEGO Mines of Moria set. So yeah, it's just really reasonable that we're going to go and create them ourselves within the LEGO The Lord of the Rings community. And these helmets look so accurate to the movie. I'm such a fan of these helmets, and I'm just going to go and show you these minifigures up close. So here's actually a look at a Moria orc without the helmet and with the armor piece right here. So the armor piece really looks amazing. We got some detailing over here on the shoulders with a sort of red cloth piece underneath actually, which also looks great. We get some spikes sticking out on the side as well. And here's actually the front of the armor piece right here, which also looked really cool in my opinion, with some sort of round armor piece right here. We get, of course, the little cloth piece sticking out right here, and some chain mail as well. hanging down from the torso, which also looks really cool in my opinion. And if we're going to go and take a look at the side of the shoulder plates right here, you can see a lot more detailing as well. And here's actually the back of the armor with some chainmail, some cloth pieces, and you can also take a better look at the shoulder plates right there. So already this armor piece alone is a nice addition to the minifigure. Now right over here, actually, this is what you could see within the LEGO The Lord of the Rings video game right here. You could see some regular Moria orc minifigures just with the helmet, so I definitely think that this is also a nice way to add this helmet to my minifigure collection for my LEGO The Lord of the Rings collection. So right over here is the helmet, and it's actually really nicely detailed. We got the ears on the sides, and these ears are actually attached to the helmet, so it sort of is the same as the orc hairpiece actually, like of course the one from LEGO, but then with a helmet actually attached to it. So right over here, as you can see, the back actually has the hairpiece on it as well, which also looks really cool. And this is all custom actually. The minifigure itself, of course, is 100% LEGO, but the helmet and the hairpiece right here are custom. But yeah, that's also really cool. I mean, you can see the ears right here. You can see the big helmet with, of course, some sort of holes through actually which the minifigure can look. You can not really see the eyes right here, but that doesn't really matter. If you look closely, you can see them, which is also really cool. As you can see some sort of white eye right there coming through. And here's actually the top of the helmet, which also looks really detailed with those sort of spikes sticking out and pointing to the back. So I'm definitely a big fan of this helmet right here. And I actually got a lot of these helmets within my LEGO custom collection right here for the Lord of the Rings. You can see the entire Moria orc collection right here with a lot of detailing actually. So I'm really a big fan of this collection right here. And of course, LEGO Raven also created this awesome Moria orc sword and this shield right here, which is also really accurate. So those are actually all of my Moria orcs, and I'm actually going to use these within my Minds of Moria mock in the future, so stay tuned for that. And over here actually are a couple of limited editions as well, actually without painting for, of course, the Moria orc helmets. So you can actually say that these also look really cool. I mean, they sort of look like they've gone through snow or something. But yeah, you can see some awesome printing over here, actually, the sort of awesome helmet right here without painting. So everything right here on this helmet actually is also painted. So you can see that we got the ears, we got the regular helmet right here, and of course we get this awesome detailed hairpiece right here, which is also painted on the end result right there. So I definitely think that the armor piece also looks really cool right here within this color without paint. But yeah, those are all of my Moria orcs within my custom LEGO The Lord of the Rings collection. And right now you can actually also see all of these trolls right over here in the back, which we're going to go and take a look at right now. So first of all, over here on the left, we got these big trolls actually, and I got 4 of these because these are the trolls who actually open the Black Gate of Mordor within the Two Towers movie, and I definitely think that is a really cool scene to recreate within my Black Gate mock. So right over here, actually, we got the trolls right here, which also look really cool with a lot of detailing, actually. We got the helmet right over here. We got the epic detailed face, actually, with the eyes, the nose of the troll, and, of course, the mouth right there sort of screaming. And over here, actually, we got, of course, the brown sort of detailing over here. A sort of actually clothing piece right here for the troll, which also looks really cool in my opinion. And the arms are also nicely detailed right here, as you can see, all around the back. And you can actually turn the arms right here, which is also really cool as well. And the hands can also turn, so this troll can actually also hold some weaponry and, of course, move some boxes. Now, the helmet is actually attached with this sort of stud right here. It's actually quite hard to attach it, but when you sort of get the hang of it, you can see that this helmet also gets attached really nicely and it stays put right there. So taking a look at actually the body of the troll right here, you can see the sort of belt piece, some detailing over here actually with those studs, which also really sort of makes it look like it's Lego, so that also really cool. We got, of course, the legs of the trolls over here, which also has a lot of detailing over there on the foot of the troll. And of course, underneath we got all of these studs right here, so you can attach it to Lego pieces. Actually, this one actually attaches a little bit harder. Yeah, there it goes. And yeah, that's just an amazing troll right there. And taking a look at the helmet itself actually also fits in really nicely with the troll. As you can see, this definitely is an amazing troll to use within my Blackgate mock. And there's also a couple of studs and some scales on the back of the troll actually as well. And taking a look at the helmet over here from the top, actually, you can also see that it's really accurate to the trolls from the movie. So I'm definitely happy with that awesome troll within my LEGO The Lord of the Rings collection. And then taking a look at the other troll right here, you can see I got the awesome Ologai. Actually, these are Ologai, so that's definitely something amazing. So over here we got this epic troll right here with, of course, some armor on him. And this is actually the troll who attacks Aragorn within the battle at the Blackgate scenes. That also is really cool, which I can actually use within my Blackgate mock. So we got the big sword right over here. Of course, a lot of awesome detailing on the side of his arms right there. Of course, we get the sort of awesome piece on his shoulder as well. We got the breastplate on the front with a lot of detailing, some armor on his legs as well. And on his legs and arms, you can actually also see some straps for the armor, so it actually stays put. Now, that isn't really a real functioning sort of strap. It's just some detailing, as you can see, but I think that makes sense. And over here, as you can see, we got this awesome sword right here as well. And the helmet actually is also really nicely detailed for this troll. As you can see, we get the same exact face right there. And the helmet also looks really cool, as you can see, with a lot of detailing actually. So that also looks really cool. Just going to go and remove the helmet quickly and show you. So actually, this is the helmet right here with a lot of detailing. And as you can see, it's also really accurate to the movie. You can see all of those spikes on the back actually of the helmet, so that also looks really cool in my opinion. And if we're gonna go and take a look at the back of this figure right here, you can also see some armor on the back, and this can actually be removed. The same for the armor on the front of this troll actually. Just gonna go and try to remove it to show you the back. So this is actually the back of the troll right here with also a lot of scales right here. So if I ever am gonna need some trolls without, of course, the armor, I'm just gonna go and use this troll right here, because this one actually doesn't have, of course, the sort of brown detailing right here like this one. So I'm definitely happy with this troll right here. It really looks amazing and very accurate to the Lord of the Rings design. So I'm definitely happy with this troll right here. And then if we're going to go and take a look at the final troll and the final figure for my custom LEGO The Lord of the Rings minifigure collection, we can see that this is actually the troll who sort of storms through the gates of Minas Tirith, actually, with the big mace right here, with, of course, the grand scene where the armies of Mordor actually break into the gates of Minas Tirith. So this is one of the trolls who's actually just storming in when the soldiers of Gondor don't expect it. So this troll also looks really detailed right here. We got some awesome printing on the torso, actually some detailing as well with all of those awesome pieces right there. We got this sort of chainmail hanging down. We got this sort of armor on the side actually of his hand, sort of looks like an Uruk-hai shield. Some armor on his shoulders as well. So this armor is actually different in comparison to the other troll, actually the Ola guy who attacks Aragorn. Right over here you can see some detailing on the back as well, sort of straps over here on the back to make sure that the armor is connected. And the mace also looks really cool, as you can see, with a lot of detailing on there as well, with all of those spikes, and it's actually attached to a Lego Technic pin right there. And this also looks really cool. The helmet itself also really detailed and accurate to the movie. So I'm definitely a big fan of this troll right here. Just gonna go and put it back on the plate right here. So yeah, these are actually all of the custom minifigures within my LEGO The Lord of the Rings collection, ranging from Sauron and his followers to the Orcs of Moria to, of course, the Easterlings and the Trolls of Mordor. So I'm really a big fan of all of these custom pieces, and I'm actually really eager to hear your opinion on these custom pieces, because I definitely want to know what you think of these pieces. I myself am a huge fan of these, and I really want to know what you think of them. So let me know what you think of all of these custom pieces in the comment section down below. And of course, let me know which one of these pieces you like the most. Hashtag bring back LEGO The Lord of the Rings. We're going to go and do this together, everyone. And if you actually want to go and get these pieces for yourself, you can actually click the link in my description to go to LEGO Raven's Instagram page, where you can get every single accessory right over here to custom LEGO The Lord of the Rings pieces. And I do actually want to warn you that you don't really need to play with these minifigure accessories, because if you play with these, they're gonna break. So this isn't really something to play with, but it's just for display only. And yeah, other than that, I really recommend that you go ahead and get these pieces if you want to. I myself really like them. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Of course, if you did, let me know by leaving a thumbs up to support this video. Go subscribe to Brickley for more LEGO The Lord of the Rings and, of course, Star Wars content. And if you want to stay updated, I want to post any LEGO videos, of course, ring that notification bell to stay updated. And I'll see you all in the next LEGO video.